what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. So, episode number 202. Hope you're all doing well. I am... Well, I'm trying to peel myself off the ceiling, coming down from a high of yesterday's episode, where we managed to pack this guy right here. He's in the right mid spot. For birthday Jarzinho, over 5 million coins worth of player. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. If you haven't seen yesterday's episode, I highly recommend it. There is a live reaction to me getting him, so check it out and do me a favor. I've seen how much support you can show on the videos. Keep it up by smashing a thumbs up on today's episode and subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. So today begins the start of me grinding out those like objectives, the SBC side of things. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I'm bothered about going for that bird camp objective, because it's like 40 to 50 games or something, isn't it, of squad battles? Because where I'm at in rivals, I have to use my main team, otherwise I struggle. So I can't go put in like 6 Dutch players, including a base bird camp, in my rivals team, because it would take even longer. So it would have to be squad battles, and I'm like, I don't know if I've got that in me. I'm normally someone that will grind out a bunch of squad battles and get stuff done, but yeah, I kind of sat here thinking maybe not. Maybe I won't bother, just because there are other ways to seemingly get fodder at the moment. That is quite a lot of time and a lot of games to put in. What did we work out? That like 30 games of squad battles is about 10 hours of real life time. So if it's like 40 to 50, then it's yeah, you're pushing sort of 15 hours plus, you know, to get stuff done. So probably gonna stay away from it. Maybe, I don't know, because I think the way that bird camp looks, he looks like he'd probably be fodder. A good card, don't get me wrong. But when there's a better version of him out, and he's actually not as expensive as I thought, there's a 94 bird camp with like 5-star skills that's 600k or something. So not completely unattainable if you really wanted to use like the best version of him out there. So I just wonder if like 50 games is too much. Anyway, I've been rambling. You'll see throughout this video, like, a whole bunch of either these 82 plus player picks. They typically come around short, and well, actually, there's not so many of them. It's typically when I get like a duplicate rare gold that is a little bit higher rated or something like that, where I can't then go ahead and build another what are they called? The trophy crafting upgrade. So that's what you've seen a bunch of so far. Also, silverware smelting upgrades. These are a pretty cool way every day that you could do this 7 times. And the overall reward, obviously, is enough, the exact right amount of stuff to put into the trophy crafting upgrade. So I quite like that. I've been finding that I've been running out of silvers more than anything, and I think that'll probably be the reason for a spike in silver player prices. But what I'm doing every day is I'm just spending like 50,000 coins on bronze packs, and then that's given me enough bronzes to then stuff a load of them into the premium bronze upgrade to get a few silvers. Those silvers can then daily go on into my into the SBCs for the smelting. And from there, we get our gold players to then go into our overall upgrades, which then, of course, tallies on to the objective, and we're going to get icons and packs along the way. So that's kind of what I'm doing. It's a fun little grind, actually. But do you know what I wish? So for those of you that are aware of the upgrade pattern, or the crafting patterns, the bronze part of the smelting gives you a rare mini bronze pack, so you get like 6 rare bronze players. The silver one also gives you a mini rare bronze pack. I wish that one was a mini silver players pack. Then the whole grind would be like way easier. But I guess they don't want it to be super easy. That would be a little bit too much. Oh, I do feel very bunged up today. Apologies if I sound nasal. But I have a bunch of these 11 goal player packs. What they're then obviously going to give me enough to do a whole bunch more of the 80 plus doubles, which are them things right there. Also, this is a 383 and above pack that I accidentally clicked when I was trying to open my silvers, and we get Dybala from it. I was kind of hoping maybe we'd just get like the base Torres or something. If I'm gonna get an 86, I wouldn't mind it being that icon Torres. It would just look better on the thumbnail, wouldn't it? But we haven't. I'm yet to have packed him. Time now then for our actual run of 80 pluses. We start with an inform, and it is a man that I mentioned the other day, a name that I haven't heard for a while, Remy Cabella, or Remy Cabella, however you pronounce his name, was a staple a few FIFAs ago, because he used to get a couple of really good cards, and was like a really good starter FIFA player. I would get him nearly every year in my French squad at the very start of Ultimate Team. We also then pack ourselves an 84 Omlin. I think I just discard him. Yeah, that was from a tradable 2-player pack. But we are going to get a particularly nice pack pull coming up real shortly, actually. Yesterday, when I made this video, was actually the same day that I got Jarzinho. So, for me, the 11th of April was probably one of the best days I've had on the Road to Glory ever. As you can see, we get ourselves a Trophy Titans icon, English centre-back Rio Ferdinand. 700,000 coins worth of insane-looking centre-back. Welcome to the club, Rio. Oh my days. So obviously that was from one of our 80 plus doubles. It's untradeable, but the point of me doing those upgrades during that part of the day was that I was trying to get decent fodder to put into Carlos Alberto's SBC that had just been released. I don't think I need him anymore because we've kind of got Rio Ferdinand as probably like a very decent end game centre-back. So, yeah, over the moon with that. Can't really ask for anything in the near future because I've just been blessed 2 episodes in a row with some pretty phenomenal pack luck. And like I said, it was all done on the same day, actually. This episode spreads across a couple of days from start to finish. But, yeah, Trophy Titans icon, a big one. Into the club, packed, Rio Ferdinand. I'll be honest, when I saw England pop up, I genuinely didn't know who it was going to be because all the FIFA sites, like, for some reason, Rio doesn't necessarily appear on popular players. Like, I haven't seen him on there. It's all your Torreses and all of that sort of stuff. So I genuinely didn't really have a clue. Oh, sorry, my phone's buzzing. My apologies. I didn't genuinely have a clue that Rio had a card. I'll be honest. So, yeah, I was literally about to... I've probably done the bronze and silver squads for Carlos Alberto, but unless I decide that we get lots of fodder in the near future and there are no other really great player SBCs that come out, I might still go down the route of getting Carlos Alberto, because of course he's not just a centre-back, he actually comes out of the pack as a right-back, so he could be a very good right-back for us. And I'm just thinking, like, getting him with Jarzinho, it's Brazilian, that could help out some other Brazilians during Team of the Season or something. Get chemistry with them and that. That could be quite good. Anyway, we're into some rivals. Sorry. My apologies. Hay fever. I've doubled up on my hay fever tablets, which I think is okay. And I hope so anyway. But I've been feeling a little bit better. But today I've had the windows open, so I think that nasty pollen has just been like making its way in to my office. But this is my first few clips with Jarzinho in the squad, and obviously, so Jarzinho and Rio are both in the team now. Made a couple of adjustments to make it happen. We start in the 4-4-2 now with Pogba as the left mid, but it all sort of works its way into place. And I'm just trying to figure out a couple of things. One, which side do I want Rio to play? He's not as great of a with the ball at his feet as someone like Ramos or definitely someone like Carlos Alberto would be. But what he is very fast, nice and tall, and a seriously good defender. So I'm just trying to figure out if I want him left centre-back or right centre-back, if it makes any difference, which way I prefer him with Ramos, with those fullbacks as well. And then the other thing is, obviously I'm not used to using Jarzinho at all. I've come up against him a million times, but never actually used him. So don't know whether to play him striker. Don't know whether to play him out on the right-hand side. Don't know whether maybe I should play him out on the left-hand side, because that's sort of like my five-star skiller, maybe cross the ball. That's where Cruyff was and Pedro was, and where I was getting some decent... That's probably what I should do. I should probably do that, and then if Alawai ran out one on the other side, that might be the solving my issue, by the way. And this guy, right, had the Ronaldinho, the extinct one, 15 million. So he obviously got that out of his SBC. So we're both just two very lucky gamers that have managed to pack insane Brazilian icons from the Icon SBC. And he scored a terribly dodgy-looking goal. I scored a couple of really nice ones with some good dribbling and good play and good finishes and stuff. He wipes me out there. And he had the cheek to message me afterwards to say that I was so lucky and EA gave me everything in that game. I don't know. Feel like that's a bit disingenuous, but in all honesty, I don't really care. I think I played better and I deserved the victory. Simple as that, really. At 4-1, he decided to go, and I'll just take a nice, easy win off my opponent with his Ronaldinho, and scored a rubbish goal with one shot all game, by the way, but I was lucky. Anyway, that's up to my 7th win in Rivals for the week. I know it is Rivals Rewards Day as you're watching this. I will open mine up for you in tomorrow's episode, as well as, and then we can carry on with all the crafting and all of that sort of stuff as well, because we'll have extra players joining the club. And then this is the game where I actually got some good stuff out of Jarzinho. A couple of skills. Really started using the RB dribbling. Like I had defenders falling over themselves there because he was just twisting and turning. That was pretty brilliant to witness. And then this, I love the ball roll, getting past the defender who falls over his own goalie, and I hit him with the little Rabona finish. I'll be honest, this game right here, I was just desperate to get the ball to Jarzinho. That's all I was doing. And it probably cost me a little bit. Like I could have won this game with 5 or 6 goals, I guess, if I'd have just played the smart pass to the right players. But I was forcing the ball to this man right here, and he does show that he can finish. I'm getting used to him. I don't think he feels as like game-breakingly broken as someone like Alawairan did the first time I used him, or as that Diaby does still every single time I use him, or as Mbappe did. But I'm going to be getting used to this card, and I'm sure it's going to win me a few extra games here and there and make my life just a touch easier. Either that, or people are going to think I'm a rat that's gone out and bought the best Jarzinho, and they're going to try hard against me. But we'll see. It is what it is. So to end the episode off, actually, I've decided to do another player SBC. Rabiot. Excuse me. Oh, my God. My bad. I'm going to have a sip of coffee of the iced variant, because the weather is starting to become a little bit sweeter. And we pack Rabiot in the Rabiot SBC. Thumbnail alert. No, I'm not. I'm totally using the Rio stuff as thumbnail alert for sure. But we do complete Rabiot because I've been using Pogba and Alexandro both on 2 chem since the team changes, and I would like them on full chem. And I can use Rabiot as my DM. Look at that. It's a super solid card, right? I don't think he's got the greatest of defensive awareness, so maybe that would be a slight issue, but we'll give him a go, of course. I had excess fodder that I didn't need to put into Carlos Alberto at the moment because we just packed Rio Ferdinand. But 6'4" with a 5-star weak foot in the middle there. Hopefully going to hold things down. I'll put the right chemistry style on him to make him as good of a defender as possible. And he can be my CDM. We then pack a Wrexham legend, obviously, Mullen. Or maybe not as much of a legend as Ben Foster is now for them. Best mates with Ryan Reynolds as well. I mean, I just wouldn't mind being Ben Foster right now. He's popping off on views on YouTube, saving last-minute penalties for Wrexham and best mates with Ryan Reynolds. His life's getting pretty good, isn't it? But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the team will now look. It is up to 33 chem. It drops Atal and Thuram out. But there may be a chance to get different players in, or obviously it means players can come off the bench and do a job for me. Looking forward to using this team in my playoffs, probably tomorrow alongside a Rivals Rewards. Have a great day, everyone. Take it easy. Do me a favour and smash the thumbs up. The video's been doing great lately, so I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you. I feel very refreshed with the way that it's all going at the moment, which is awesome. Subscribe as well if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on social media. Links are down below. You're certainly going to see my Jarzinho pull on social media a few more times. Take it easy, everyone. I'll be back again tomorrow. Look forward to it. I'll see you then. Peace.